And whenever you guys are ready.
Grant, last night you felt that your team didn't respect its opponent and didn't respect the game. Do you feel that that was the case? It was different tonight?
Yeah, it was different. And just even the way that when guys hop the boards and decisions they make with the puck and some physicality, and obviously the score got crooked early, but I don't think that was a byproduct of us making a ton of these great plays. I think it was a byproduct of us playing the game the right way, having opportunities and finishing on those opportunities.
You had a balanced attack tonight too. Does that show that ability to, find openings that you guys were doing in the past?
Yeah, we need everybody, and you can't, over the streak that we've been playing pretty well, a couple of guys have kind of been carrying the mail, and that as much as you hope that continues, you can't count on that every night. So, I thought it was important that Kalila got his first goal. He was getting chances. He had chances in Bemidji. He had a look or two last night. Thought that was important. It was nice to see Tim Urikula get one. Get AJ back on the board. Nice for Griff to get one when we got back, and Andre kept going. So, really balanced attack. Seeing Schultz get one was good. And we're going to tinker a little bit with our line still, I think, but be nice to have three solid lines.
Do you ever get an explanation on that bench minor that they got? I didn't hear it.
No, I don't know that I've ever seen that before, especially in the system. So that's a first.
The overall, are you feel like you guys are moving in the right direction now after tonight's game?
I do. You're still disappointed in what happened last night, but you got yourself in a position when you start the year. The goal is always home ice. We have ourselves in a position where we're going to be playing two teams that we're going to be fighting and slugging it out, right at the end for it. I think there's still 6 teams that, are fighting for 4 of those spots. And one of those is taken by Mankato. So now there's 5 of us fighting for 3 spots. So it's going to be a challenge. We have a different look than we had before. Obviously the goalie's different. We have a couple different players in, Andre and Griff and Hank, that weren't available the first time, but we'll also be missing a guy or two. So it's going to be a really good challenge for us. They're a great team.
Looking with this weekend, you have Bowling Green coming in, and they've been in a little bit of a slump towards the end here of the season. You have Huntsville next weekend. What are you expecting from them this weekend as you're fighting for the second spot in the WCHA?
I mean, maybe they've lost a couple of games, but I don't. You watch their play, and they're not playing poorly. There's a big difference between playing poorly and just coming on the wrong side of a couple of games. And hey, they were 4 in the country at one point. They have an elite first line. Their goalies are good. I think their decor is good. They always play us hard every time. We've kind of got a rivalry going with them. Wasn't much of a rivalry down there. They got us twice. So, we got to be prepared, to give everything we got to get ourselves in a good position on Saturday.
I wanted to ask you this last night, but what was the whole deal with the jersey thing with Huntsville? That's kind of a mess.
Yeah, they forgot them as they left, and so we're kind of scrambling to try help them, and we ended up getting Doug Garrow, obviously an alum here and the high school coach, gave us their Marquette Redmond black jerseys, and Jeff Cornock found those Fox Motors jerseys, so he just kind of gave me the option. And it's just that they could happen to anybody, and they tried to ship them up, but the ice storm couldn't get them here in time. So probably another first for me on this weekend.
One of those things you can mark down in your history as a coach. Pretty much.
Yeah, I won't forget that one. That's for sure.
Riku had some huge stops tonight, and especially one on a 2-on-1. He saved it on his toe. How huge was that?
Yeah, that was, from the bench, that looked like that was going in, and that would have made it a 3-1 game. And, I mean, it was incredible save, just an athletic move. You know, these games are hard for goalies, and you know, he had 15 shots last night and 17 tonight. It's hard to be in it because, you know, you can go stretches where you don't see a puck, and then, you know, boom, it's a major chance because they do a nice job off the rush. So that was a huge save on our penalty kill, and you know, I think that he's just played very well for us.
Any more questions for Coach? All right, thanks, Coach.
Yep. Do you need somebody?
So whenever you guys are ready.
Rico, you're new to the program this year. So far you've been pretty successful. How do you sum up your career so far?
It's been filled with a lot of ups and downs. And because of those ups and downs, I've learned a lot of things, how to prepare myself for every game. And it's kind of just made that transition to every level really smooth. And I've been able to find success because of that.
How did you feel your team played tonight in front of you? You guys had a good bounce back game from yesterday.
Yeah, no question. I mean, 8 goals is pretty self-explanatory. So, I mean, I couldn't be happier with the way this group responded after a tough loss last night. And that just goes to show you the character in the room and the group we have. So
When you started 2 weeks ago against Lake State, you know, and then now you're starting you started your 4th game, you know, how much has your confidence boosted?
yeah, you know, I did feel some nerves kind of going into my first game. Obviously, it's a big jump from junior to college. But my main goal was I wanted to be the most confident player on the ice. And I think I did that in my first start. And it's kind of just been, you know, a consistent ride so far. And I'm looking to do much of the same in the future.
Do you feel the locker room is pretty positive?
Sorry, you cut out there.
Winding down. I said, how's the locker room feeling right now? The season's starting to wind down. You know, how's the locker room feel like you guys are moving in the right direction?
No question. Ever since I got here, the energy in the room's been always positive. We're just trying to get better every day, you know, taking it day by day. And, you know, we can't really look too far ahead at who we got, but we're just trying to take it day by day, try to get better every day. So we're best prepared for the next game. So it's been a great attitude and great mindset.
Last week, you got your first mention for Rookie of the Week. How big is that for you?
Yeah, personally, I try not to look at those things, but you know, it was kind of just something all my buddies kind of sent me and shared with me, and they were all excited for me. So it was a super cool moment to receive recognition like that, but that was short-lived, and focus is now with the team and team success moving forward.
Any more questions for Rico? Sorry, I was muted. All right, thanks, Rico.
Awesome.